Hello and welcome back to Scholar Talks Health and Wellness, where we care for our body, mind, and soul one conversation at a time. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Please remember to subscribe, like, share with a loved one, leave me a comment. My name is Scholastica. I'm a registered nurse and a registered psych nurse currently living in Canada. If you're already a part of the community, thank you so much for staying with me and for helping me grow on this platform. So, my people, it's my birth month. The month of February is my birth month. I'm truly grateful to God for my life and how far I've come. But as my birthday drew closer, at this point, my birthday is now past. My birthday is in the first few days of February. It's now past. But then, as it drew closer, almost throughout the month of January, as I realized that February is approaching, that my birthday is coming, I started to consciously and unconsciously reflect on my life, on how far I've come, the changes, the growth, the challenges that I've been through, and how they've all impacted every area of my life. But one area that stood out for me strongly was my health, my physical health. I feel like I kind of have an handle on my mental health at this point. I know what to do, when to check out, when to check in, when to talk to somebody, and all that. But for my physical health, I think I can use some help actually. But then that area stood out for me as I was reflecting on my life. And I remember the days when I had zero pain, no back pain, no knee pain, no struggle with weight or fat. And I didn't need to think twice to change my position when I'm sleeping. I know there's a lot that I could do before I clocked 30 and even in my early 30s. And I realized that comparing how my body feels now and how it used to feel in the past, especially in my early 20s, teenage years, and of course as a child, I realized something important, that most of the changes, most of the difficulties I have with my health right now, or many of the changes that I wish were not there, started way after I clocked. I decided that it would be beneficial to all of us to talk about how we people, and when I say we, I mean people in our 30s and above, those are closer to 30 or really close to 30, can optimize our health, prevent illness, and just age well. So today we are looking at what signs we need to talk about or take seriously. What should our diet really look like? How often should we exercise? And what medical tests should we be paying attention to? So let's talk about it. Before we go into everything that we need to do in our 30s, what our diet should look like, how often should we exercise, let's first normalize some things. After 30, it's normal for your body to start to change. Your body will naturally change after you clock 30. And so your metabolism will slow down. That explains why after you clock 30, weight loss is a struggle. Okay, your muscle mass reduces if you do not train it. So are not training, you're not doing any form of physical exercise, you're not training your muscles, your muscle mass will reduce, and that can easily be replaced with fat. Your joints become stiffer, and recovery time from injuries or anything becomes longer. And so, all of this does not mean that your body is failing. No, it just needs that your body needs more intentional care. You need to intentionally care for your body. So if in your 20s you could skip sleep, eat anything, still feel fine, your 30s and beyond will quickly remind you, like it has reminded me or is still reminding me, that your body keeps records of the things you are doing and how you are taking care of it. So the goal after 30 is not that you become perfect in taking care of your body, but that maintenance, consistent maintenance, and illness prevention is important. So, what are those signs you should not ignore after 30? After you clock 30, please do not normalize constant fatigue. Do not normalize constant fatigue. You're constantly feeling tired. Do not normalize that. Frequent headaches will come, but do not normalize them. Persistent back, neck, or knee pain, shortness of breath, chest discomfort, unexplained weight changes, poor sleep, mood changes, or brain fog, your body will always speak to you before it breaks. Before your body breaks down, your body will tell you. So pain is information. Your body is telling you something is wrong. Do not just take paracetamol, Tylenol, and think that's everything. You need to check out, why do I have this pain? Fatigue is feedback. Your body is telling you to slow down. If you're tired, slow down. I don't think there's any award for the most tired person in the world, or the person that struggles most through tiredness. So why are you doing that to yourself? Okay. Fatigue is feedback, discomfort is communication. If you try to do something that you're usually comfortable doing and you feel that discomfort, you feel a little bit of pain, you feel that you have to put in a lot more effort to get the same thing done, please seek help. Instead of pushing through, ask yourself, why is my body doing this? What is my body trying to tell me? Okay, early attention prevents long-term damage. Do not wait until your body breaks before you do something. If you have frequent headaches, you've taken all that needs to be done, taking paracetamol, you've slept, you've eaten, you've taken water, and it's consistent, it comes back every time. While you're sleeping is okay, but when you wake up, it continues. Wait, don't as soon as you start feeling those discomfort, anything that is new and strange in your body, please seek help, get it checked. Now, what should our diet look like after we clock 30? Your diet should shift from convenience to nourishment. Don't just eat for the sake of eating. Intentionally choose to nourish your body. Your plate should include lean proteins, not just any protein, lean proteins such as fish, chicken, eggs, and beans, healthy fats like olive oil and avocado, some nuts, whole grains like brown rice, oats, and whole wheat, vegetables and fruits for vitamins and fiber, and enough water. Dehydration worsens pain and fatigue. Sometimes you have so much headache, but as soon as you drink water, a few minutes after you drink water, you feel better. Okay, or you're tired, drink water first. Okay, drink enough water. I don't think that you can drink too much. And well, yes, you can't drink too much, but drink enough water to stay hydrated. Okay, at this stage of life, food is no longer just about pleasure, it's medicine. Okay, so nourish your body. Don't just feed it, don't just put anything in there. Okay, so we've talked about food now. Now let's talk about exercise. And exercise is where a lot of people struggle because they're like, oh, I would rather spend my time making money than just working out. Some people are addicted to exercise, they spend a lot of time in the gym. Well, how much is too much? How much is not enough? We don't need to live in the gym. But what we need to move. We need to move. Put movement in your day. After 30, exercise becomes non-negotiable. Even a 30 minutes walk in a day makes a lot of difference. So move your body. That's all you need to do. Move your body. At least 150 minutes of moderate exercise per day. And when I say 150 minutes, it feels like it's too much. But 30 minutes walking 5 days a week, that's 150 minutes. Literally. Strength training 2 to 3 times weekly, and that could be going on a run, that could be going to the gym to like pick up some weight, but strength training is important, especially for your muscles. Stretching for flexibility. Please stretch. Remember that your joints become stiffer. So stretch for flexibility and walk daily. You can put all of these exercises, strength training, stretching, and walking into your 30 minutes per day, and make sure you're doing those 30 minutes per day. Have something that monitors how much walking you are doing. And sometimes I on my watch, I have it set up to walk at least 6,000 steps a day and be active for about 1 hour. Well, at the end of the day, sometimes I have completed the goal of walking 6,000 steps a day. One thing I've not completed is being active for 1 hour. So keep track of those things and make sure you are actually doing them. Strength training protects your joint, walking protects your heart, and stretching protects your mobility. So again, make sure to inculcate all of that in your exercise. You are not exercising to look young, which looking young after because you exercise is a bonus, but that's not the main reason. You're exercising to stay functional, independent, and pain free as you turn 30 and above. Motion is lotion for your body. So please keep moving. Remember, your joints are getting stiffer. So you want some lotion, some oiling, and movement does that for you. Sleep and stress management is another important part of our physical health. After 30, poor sleep shows quickly in our mood, in our weight, in our immunity, and focus. I know some people will say, oh, sleeping too much makes you fat. Actually, not sleeping enough can also make you fat. Okay, because stress causes increase in your stress hormone, and then your stress hormone makes you fat. In case you don't know, ask me how. I will explain it in another video. But for the sake of time and for this video getting too long already, poor sleep quickly shows in your mood. You become more irritable, you gain a lot of weight, your immunity drops, and your focus definitely drops. So try to sleep for 7 to 8 hours in a day. Reduce screen time before bed. And I know a lot of us are bad for that. We'll go to bed with our phone, we are scrolling until we fall asleep. But let's be intentional about reducing screen time before bedtime. Keep a consistent bedtime. Sleep at a particular time of the day and wake up at a particular time for most of the day, most days. Okay. Then create a calm night routine. If you need a white noise in your room, you need your light off, you need to take a shower, you need to wash your face, do your skincare, or have a routine that is calm. So it could be soft music in the background, no screen time. So have a routine, a calm routine, not active hip hop dancing and say you're going to bed. No. Soft music, listen to some podcast, something that is calming, a soft lullaby in the background, a cold or warm shower, a glass of milk, something that helps you to relax and calms you down. Don't forget that chronic stress increases your blood pressure, blood sugar, and inflammation. So your nervous system needs a lot of rest and not just your muscles. And that may look like prayer, journaling, deep breathing, um, quiet time, saying no, and simply slowing down. Sometimes we are awake, or we need your our nervous system to slow down and rest. So make sure to include one or more of these tips, these things in your daily routine. Rest is not laziness. Rest is not laziness, it's repair. If it's time for you to rest, rest. Learn to take charge of the routine you set for yourself and take time to rest. It's not about being lazy, it's repair. Okay. Now talking about medical tests that we should focus on or be intentional about after we clock 30. Health checks are essential. You need to check your health. Don't wait till your work benefits is coming to a close or is going to have a turnover in December, and then you say, oh, suddenly in December I want to go to have my eyes checked, I want to check my teeth, I need to see my dentist, I need to see my family doctor, because you know that if you don't use the coverage of that benefits from work, then it turns over and you start after you don't carry it over. You just start a new one in the new year. However, just being intentional throughout the year. Tell yourself every year, for instance, on my birthday, I have to do so and so test. I have to have a full blood work to see what's going on in my body, or I have to do my breast exam, or I have to do my x-rays, whatever it is, just book it intentionally and get it checked. Now, some of the things that you need to stay updated on is your blood pressure. Check your blood pressure regularly. This one, you can do it once a week. Yes, on Amazon, the blood pressure cuff, blood pressure machine, your Swig, portable one is about $30. Okay, get it. It's a one-time purchase, at least for some years before you need to change it. Get it, check your blood pressure. You need to stay updated on your blood pressure. Check your blood sugar. Check your cholesterol level, your weight and your BMI, your pap smear for women, breast exams, prostate awareness for men, dental and eye checks. These are just the basic things you need to know. Okay, for women, you can want to monitor, you should be looking to monitor your iron levels as well. Just make sure that you are constantly checking your body. and stay updated on this basic test. Imagine having elevated blood pressure and not knowing it. Elevated blood pressure can is the same as hypertension, and people say it's a silent killer because if you don't monitor your blood pressure, you may not know, and you have frequent headaches. You won't. Some people cannot link those things together, and before you know, you hear, oh, he only slumped. He slumped in the office. He was sitting down. He slumped. He slumped. He slumped did not happen suddenly. That body has been given sign for so long. We are choosing to ignore it. Okay, so check your blood pressure, your blood sugar, your checks. Just do your regular check, your annual physical check. Do it. Let's go to your doctor, let them write you test and do it. And I know that may sound like it's expensive, but prevention saves money. Imagine just doing a check and saying that, oh, your blood pressure is elevated today. Okay, can you take this medication or just relax, and knowing and doing something to resolve that one simple problem that is just starting than finding out suddenly after slumming at work and developing and having a stroke that your blood pressure has been elevated for so long, right? It's more expensive to manage a stroke. It is more expensive. Taking care of, yeah, managing a disease is more expensive than preventing the disease. And it may seem expensive to go and do all those things, especially if you're in a place where medical care is not covered by the government. So you need to for your own sake, because if it becomes a problem, it will be more expensive. You don't need to punish your body. There's no point. If you are ignoring pain, ignoring frequent headaches, ignoring blood vision, ignoring that pain in the corner of your mouth, and you call it, oh, it's just my wisdom tooth. It's just my wisdom tooth. Take care of it. Okay? You are not, there's no need to punish your body. I'm going to punish my legs for hurting me. That's what you're doing when you ignore the pain. You are punishing yourself. You need to partner with your body, take care of your body. Small, consistent choices you make today will create a strong and healthy tomorrow for you. I know that a lot of us say that our 30s is we are in our prime, we want to make a lot of money, we are building the future that we need, the future we want our kids to have. But don't you also want to live long enough to enjoy the fruit of your labor? You want to enjoy the fruit of your labor, so take care of your body so that you can live long enough to enjoy it. Okay? Listen to your body, nourish it well, move daily, rest your body deeply. Be intentional about rest and check. On Scholar Talks Health Awareness, we are committed to caring for our body, mind, and soul, one conversation at a time. So if this video helped you or had some vital information for you, please click the like button, share with a friend, subscribe if you haven't, leave me a comment. I wish you a good life. I wish myself happy birthday in the month of February. And I wish that we all pay a little bit more attention to our health. Until I come your way next time, I remain Scholastica from Scholar Talks Health and Wellness.